this video we'll be discussing increasing or reducing the friction. Why we need to increase sometimes the friction, why we need to reduce friction. So first thing we'll be discussing why we need to increase the friction. Suppose we'll take the same examples. Suppose we can see shoes. The patterns of the soles of the shoes help to increase the friction, right? So soles of the shoes, right? Soles of the shoes have given a certain pattern in order to what? Increase friction between the shoes and the ground, so that you won't slip, right? While playing, while running, while walking, anything, right? So we will do. Okay, now second point. Suppose we can observe the tires of the vehicles, cars, anything, have given a certain pattern in order to what? Increase friction between the road and the tire. Okay, so here also we need to increase friction in order for the what? Slipping. Same thing we can say, in order to avoid what? Slipping purpose and all. See, kabaddi players rub their hands with soil, right? You might have seen, which helps in what? Increasing friction between the hands and allows them to have an what? Easy grip on the what? Opponent. Okay, so you can catch the opponent faster, or we get the good grip, okay, for the catching purpose and all. Now kabaddi players we can say, okay. And what about other things? Even the braking pads we can see on the bikes and all, it stops suddenly because more increased pressure is given. That means friction will be more in that case. So we have to increase the more amount of friction in order to do all these activities, also for the shoes, in order to avoid slipping, in order to stop the vehicle at certain moment. As soon as you press, the vehicle should be stopped. In order to get that, what you have to do? Increase friction, right? Kabaddi players, I have given the examples, right? Now we'll be discussing what, how to, or why we reduce the friction. Now you might have seen, playing carrom boards and all, you use powders, right? Why we use powders? In order to what? Reduce friction, so that it can move smoothly, or we can say in order to create what? Smooth surface. Okay, so powder is sprinkled over what? Carrom board to decrease what? Friction. Okay, next we apply what? Grease, right? Grease, oils, we can consider lubricants type of oils and all. Okay, so lubricants we use in order to what? Reduce the friction. In chains and all we apply, bicycle chains you might have seen, bike chains and all, we apply grease, oils and all in order to, so that when you ride, the chain can move smoothly, right? So we have to reduce the friction by using this type of things, right? Powder in case of carrom board, grease in case of chain of what? Bicycle, bikes and all, lubricants in case of what? We can say machines, ball bearings, all that things. Okay, so there we have to reduce friction. So we know that, or we are able to get the point that sometimes we have to increase friction, sometimes we have to reduce the friction in order to achieve the activities. Okay, so this is all about this.